Well, today's the public launch of the OneOak project, and it's all about telling the story, the full story of an oak tree. And the idea is that we're trying to connect the general public with growing trees for wood. And the reason being that we believe that perhaps there's a disconnection between people loving wood in their lives, for flooring, for doors, for everyday objects, and actually seeing the tree being cut down that produces the wood. So what we think, and this is the Sylva Foundation, we think it would be nice to connect people with that whole process. And to do that, we thought, how better to do it than actually to follow the life story of a tree from its birth 160 years ago, how it's been grown, to watch the felling, and then to actually follow the stories as the tree's converted into a whole range of products, from a building to furniture to spoons to even perhaps the sawdust in a smokery locally. We started in May to find the tree, because we felt once we had the tree then we'd have a good chance of making the project happen. And we were very lucky. I wrote to His Grace Duke of Marlborough here at Blenheim Estate and asked whether he might have a tree that'd be willing to donate to the project, and they said yes. So we came out with their Royal Estate Manager, Paul Horsey, and chose our tree, and from then it's been fantastic working with them, and we just started that whole cascade of volunteers who've come forward. We've been so lucky. Everyone's given their time and various things to the project, and it's been great fun actually. Getting the children involved was a really important thing for us, because we feel we need to start at an early age for children to understand the whole process better. So we set out to work very closely with some local primary schools and those from further afield. So we have Blaydon, Stonesfield and Woodstock primary schools, which are local, but also an inner city school from Oxford, that's Wood Farm, and one from Didcot, that's Willowcroft Community School, involved. And actually during the autumn, back in October, they've come to the site, they've been forest scientists for the day, they've measured the tree, they've done artwork, and they've even voted back at school whether the tree should be felled. To get them back here today is their second chance to get to know the tree again and to actually watch it being felled. So we have some 250 children today and 140 invited guests, and many of those are the future users of the wood and the researchers that have been involved in measuring every aspect of the tree. So when it's down today, they're going to weigh every single part of the tree, which will be a very rare event. We have a laser scanning team that's been working to measure the tree, to create a 3D model, actually millimetre accurate, so we can use that with the forest research data to come up with an estimate of biomass and actually work out the carbon. So ultimately we'll be able to follow the whole carbon story to the final products and actually come up with a carbon footprint of some of the things that are made from the tree.